rich, whatever.
Did you know that some of today's biggest prop firms aren't really funding you? Yep.
There is a scripture, Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. That's in the Bible. That ain't in the rich people's copy. That's in everybody's Bible. The problem is everybody don't do it. But it's right there. But you got to do it. I'm just telling you, if you don't do it, it's too hard. It's almost impossible. That vision board has changed my life. Everything I put on my vision board, I get. Everything. Now you have to understand something. It's not going to come when you want it to come. It comes at an appointed time. That's the trick. But the appointed time is what throws people off. Because when you ask God for something, he sends it, he ships it immediately. As soon as you ask him something, you really believe he'll do it, he boxes it up and he ships it to you immediately. The problem with the package is he never gives you the date that the package is going to arrive. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. Because if he told you the date that the package would arrive, it would destroy the requirement he has of all of us, which is faith. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. So if you ask God for $1 million and he tell you, I'm gonna give it to you in March of 2020, you wouldn't need no faith. You'd be talking to people crazy because you know in 2020, I'm finna be a millionaire. But he sent $1 million as soon as you ask for it. But it's going to come at an appointed time. The problem is people stop waiting on the package. Then when it get to you, because he delivers only to Faith Street, when he delivers to you on Faith Street, but you done stepped off of Faith Street, you over here on I don't see how circle. He don't ship that. Instead of staying on Faith Street, you done stepped over here to I don't believe it Boulevard, or it took too long Avenue. Then the package come to Faith Street. It's just like the post office and FedEx. If you ain't there to receive it, it got to go back. That's how you ought to give them a chance to work in your life. Thank y'all for coming.
Oh my goodness, coat your mind with gratitude. I don't know how many of you are ready for the week. I need you guys to do something right now. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but I want this session to be a special one. So wherever you are, okay, unless you cannot put on your video, I need you to get on Classroom right now. I don't know how I have to tell you this, but this is part of the accountability I talk about. I think I have to start taking some action on this. This is real, okay? Part of the accountability, one of Cambridge's rule and law, silent but very, very important, reiterated, you need to be attentive to a classroom. It's something happens. So the question I would ask, why are you not in class? Someone would say, I am not where I can put on my video. Why are you not accountable to that? Why do I have to? Why is that a silent thought? Okay, so I need you guys, wherever you are right now, if you need to go wash your face, you need to set up, if you need to do anything, just make sure you put on your video. If you cannot put on your video, make sure you drop it on the chat that I'm where I am not allowed, I cannot put on my video. All right, but if you can, be honest with yourself, I need you guys to, because something is going to happen in this call right now. And I want to go over a couple of things, but I need you to do it. I need to do it excitedly. All right. I think I need to see you. I need to know you, because you know, one of the journey we started, I started a journey of accountability, and I need to see you. I need to know you. I'm not just talking about your face. I need to see you. Okay, I need to feel your presence. It's very important to me in the journey of accountability, so it's key. So I'm going to switch to grid mode right now. We are 35 people on this call, and I want you guys, okay, if you can't drop your camera, let me see on the chat why, okay, and it should be a credible reason you shouldn't put on your camera. Let me see if this call is still recording. Yep, it's still recording. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. Okay. I dropped a couple of thoughts that I want to share that we've been blessed with. Is it where? All right. I'm just going over the inventory. So I'm going to start saying hello to the students. All right. I think if we have to give, I'm going to start. Okay. I just got something. I'm going to in our new launch pad, I'm going to put some incentives. So coachability and following instructions. We're going to have a leaders board, something like these two people, okay, but I know the one that is topping the chart right now, Madam Pamela, is number 1 on screen appearance, okay, followed by, two people. I'm just reviewing, okay. I know Madeline Okoye, these people are very competitive, like they are very competitive. They are on the top of the chart when it comes to screen appearance. So screen appearance is going to have a reward program. All right. It's it's where you put your money is where your money is, your heart is there. So my heart is in it. Okay. It's very, very important. I want you guys to know something. We connect intentionally. Okay. We connect intentionally, and I may do a lot of things in the chat. The chat is not me as an extension of my hand, but your eyes is you. My eyes is me. And my voice is my expression. If we cannot connect through voice and eyes and be accountable to that, how can you be accountable to my extension? Henry, what do you mean? With this right now, I don't know why this interrupted which means is important. I have to address it. I teach you guys every day. I lay out the chart. That's an expression of me. Okay. When my eyes are fixed, and do you know that while you are even obscure with your camera, because this is a classroom, this is a training, while you're obscure with your camera, your eyes are fixed on my person. Okay, you are connected to me. There's something you don't know in the law. What your eyes see, you say yes to. I mean, if you believe that. I just want to bring some things to you. What your eyes see is phantoms or your yes. If I don't see you, how am I saying yes to you? Are you guys getting it? If I don't see you, I don't know. This is unexplainable, but these are hidden truths. If I see you, do you guys know that I have a blessing? Okay, let me use that word. Do you know I have a blessing? Do you believe I have a blessing as a leader, as a minister to some of you? I have a blessing. All right, let me know in the chat. Put 100 in the chat if you believe that. If you don't believe that, Okay, my walk of life would have shown you that I have a blessing. And my blessing goes beyond my appearance to you. Guess what? You guys don't know how much I am invested outside of this session to make sure you are successful. But the truth is, in my inventory, do I have you on my inventory? Some of you, I don't know your name. Some of you, but how am I going to know your name if I see you? There's no way I see you, your name appears. It connects me. My eyes connect me to what I'll say yes to what I'm going to resonate. Do you know? Okay, because this is my ministry platform. Do you know for me to be successful, I pray? Do you guys know that? I pray. My success comes from my investment in prayer and communication of the dream and goal. Do you know how much I've invested overnight praying for what's going to happen this week? I mentioned some names by default. Let your name appear on that default. That's what I'm teaching you right now. See, where the treasure of a king is, his heart is there. My heart is automatically focused on the people I see. Do you guys connect to what I'm telling you? I'm just telling you something spiritual, something that happened beyond our control. Okay? Be in an environment, strive to be seen by the mentor. Do you understand? In any field of mentorship, in any field of leadership you belong to, strive to be seen by the one that carries the grace. Strive to be seen by God. Why do we work? So that God can see our work. When he sees it, something happens. If you have a leader God has put in front of you, whether in ministry, whether in any field of job, real estate work, just strive to be seen. Who gains promotion in the office? You guys talk to me. Do you guys know that there are a lot of people who work hard in the office, they don't gain promotion? But the one who work and the work is seen and they are seen easily gains promotion. There is something, favor has favor. Favor is biased. Okay? Favor is appearance. Favors appearance. It could be very, very great. But the one who wills the work, who steps on the mic, it's not everybody you see on the stage that has the power of success. There are people who sponsor them, but you don't know those people. They are not promoted. It's the one who comes on stage that is seen by the eyes of the receivers, that grace increases. Are you guys learning what I'm showing you? Most times when I say show your video, you don't understand why I tell you. There are two ways to it. One is for me, one is for you. So let me tell you the one, I'm giving you guys the one for me right now. Just a bit, not all. But let me tell you the one for you. Because I use both. If I have to be seen, there's an intention to prepare. True or true? No, I've talked about intention. Maybe you play low on it. All right. I've talked about expectation. Maybe you play low on it. But I want to tell you everything. All right. There's a mechanism on how everything works. If Kenry has to see you on the next session, would you want me to see you when your eyes are dirty? Would you want me to see your background that is not well prepared because you're joining the session most of the time on bed? Okay. Would you want me to see you when your hair is rough? Or you're wearing your night pajamas that you used to sleep? Would you want me to see you with that? Because the truth, I'm not the only one seeing you. There is a consciousness in you that, oh, the moment I put my video, all these other people will see me. Let me tell you another part of it. This is the one that works. All right, when you don't even know. You will not be wanted to see looking poor. True or true? if you have a poor background, a poor room, the truth is, you will not want to put on your video. But if you truly obey, every part of your intention, you would get up and go look for a good background. All right. Or you will obscure your background. You would want to look rich. True or true? This guy, give it to me. I'm coming somewhere. Give it to me. Okay. Your heart is going to lead you in the right direction. Your heart is going to lead you to how people want to see you. True or true? Okay. That's your future. Intentionally, the obedience of the instruction is pushing you to your future. Every day you are pushed to your future. What's going to happen eventually? The law of attraction is going to work. Why? Because I push preparation. Some of you, you are in your comfort zone. You look the way you like. Nothing is pushing you every day. No bullet points. No attack on. There's no race in you to look. Something is not firing you up. Guess what? That is why you are in that environment. Wake up. Every day you come up, go to a nice place. Get a nice background. Always look. Be prepared. Be intentional. Watch what's going to happen in the next 6 months. Okay? Watch what's going to happen in the next 6 months. It happens here. How you do anything is how you're going to do everything. How you do anything here is how you're going to do everything in your life. And guess what? That's accountability. Teach me to number my days is going to start working for you. So that is for you. It happens for you at the same way it happens for me. My grace takes over when I begin to see you. Do you know that when I see your eyes, I know what's in you? Just the same way when I'm talking to you and you look at my eyes, you know that this person is a truthful person. There are people that speak like me, but you look at their eyes do not resonate with their voice. True or true? If it's just a voice, trust comes with eyes. As I speak, you look at my eyes, you can see my passion, my life in my eyes. Because my eyes is the window to my soul. Likewise, you. Put 100 if you got what I said. So don't play low on preparation. The whole idea is to get you prepared. Get you prepared, not just for the session, but get you prepared for mentorship. Get you prepared for leadership. If you don't know how to do this, how are you going to lead people? Some of you want to lead people. You want to be leader. You're praying to be a leader, but you're not being led. Because why? You're not following true leadership. This is it. All right. Always prepare for the session. Okay. Get up, bait. You know the session is 3 a.m. Do you know if you do it over a period of 21 days, you wake up by 3 a.m. or before 3 a.m. for the session, you're not going to stress yourself to wake up again. You're going to be prepared. Wake up, take your bath. Do it for 21 days. You're going to see you're prepared for that session. It means you're prepared for that life. Am I making sense? These are stolen into our time, but it's just so important we do this. Let's be present. It does a lot for you as much as it does a lot. Some of you now, you're going to automatically appear, all right, in my prayer bullet point. You're going to appear. I'm just going to see your name. Somehow, I see this every day. I see the face every day. When I pray, you're going to appear. That grace is beyond everything I can give to you. That grace is directly from God. All right. So thank you for listening to that part. I'm going to get into the part where I know you guys love me. You believe me, right? Say I love you, Cambridge. Say I love you, Cambridge. Just type that. I love you. I love you. Let me see some love on the chat. I tell you the truth. Okay. I am led by the Spirit to always tell you the truth. That's why we're a community. So there are a few things that I wrote down in the video that we just watched. The first thing is, you're not going to attract anything to your life if you lack the belief. So I'm gonna how do I do this? Okay. I'll send my notes and I'll go over them. This is going to be very significant for you guys in this month of May. Okay, coupled with the things you guys are already coming from. Okay, you guys copy it or take a screenshot of it. Okay, take a screenshot of it. And so while you're watching this recording, you're going to know these are the things I reiterated on. Have you taken a screenshot? Don't put down because I want to take this up. I want to be seeing your face. Okay, that's something that My spirit just said I should do. Oh, so look at love. So much love on the chat. Okay. Done. All right. You guys taking the screenshot, take a screenshot of this. Let me just put it on the chat as well so that you guys can copy it. All right. Done. And move ahead. Okay. You can copy it on the chat. So watch. You're not going to attract anything. Belief. Okay. Belief leads. You say anything is possible to the one who believe. What are you going to attract? What's your expectation? What's your intention this week? Do you move with belief? Do you believe you're going to achieve it? Apply belief in everything. Belief is a state of it can happen. Faith is a state of it has happened. Okay, but first start with belief. Take an inventory of the things you should believe today. Okay, I believe in the vision. I believe I can make it in life. Believe in the possible. Believing starts with the possibility. Faith starts with the action. Okay. Believing starts with the possibility. So I believe I can become a successful trader. I can become an investor trader. Okay, I can know the ways of the chart. I believe I can make money from the chart. I believe I am a success in this environment. Belief brings hope. Okay, then you're going to transit as you have a lot of belief, seeds of belief. You're going to transit over time. Okay, but do you know one of the most important things that I've learned out of success is the thought innate. You attract the thoughts you have every day. The one thing I learned about thought is because at the end of the day, this is what I expect or I see. My attention is on my intention. My intention leads my expectation. But watch attention. I talked about it last week. My thoughts, all of my thoughts leads my attention. So Kendry, what is the most important thing? I can work on my intention, but do you know you don't own your thoughts? Your thoughts are given to you by what? Your eyes, your ears. So one of the things I can do, I don't control what I can listen to. I don't control what I can see, but I could be intentional to receive this conversation, this movie, this life that I am living. I am going to be intentional only to hear what I have written down. Say, write the vision. What you write down, you can control. But if it's not written down, you cannot control. To change the way you think, write it down. You guys get me? To change the way you think, write it down. Why? Everything you see, you say yes. The best way to control your thought is your eyes. What you see every day. Now watch, coming somewhere. What you see every day, you believe easily. Do you know that by default, if you wake up every morning, the first thing you see is your future. Before you sleep, your future. And during the course of the day, can I give you guys a pin, a very strong point for you guys to believe this is true? All right. I've done this before. This is how you know your thoughts. Okay. When you woke up this morning, if you have a job, what was the first thing you thought about? You guys be friendly with me in the chat. Okay. It's very, very important. What was the first thing you thought about when you woke up? If you're working a job, if you had to go to a job, what was the first thing you thought about? If you're living in Nigeria, you don't even have to think. Your thought will wake you. You're going to wake up around 5 a.m. It means your thoughts woke you. And when you woke up, the first thing you're going to look at the time. Why are you looking at the time? Preparing for work. Am I correct? Now, you do everything, you prepare your family, you get your kids, jump up. When you are in the work, when you are in the process going to work, maybe you're in traffic, what's your behavior like? I need to get to the office. You're looking at the time. I want to beat traffic. For what? For your work. True or true? You guys watch? Okay. When you finally get to work, you're excited. Oh, the time, I didn't beat the time. You did good today. You got to work early. All right. Good appraisal early. When you're in the work, what are you thinking of? Are you thinking of your dream when you're at work, or you're thinking of what? Work. Thinking of work. When you're off work going home, okay, you're in traffic, what are your thoughts of relief? Finally, I am off work. This is a programming a lot of people don't know. I'm off work. All right. You get home, you have to prepare most things, cook. Why are you doing all of these things? So you can rest and have time to sleep so that you can go back to work tomorrow. Guess what? How does your bank account look like? Does it look like what you're thinking of, or it looks like your Lamborghini dream? How would your bank account look like? Would it look like your work, or it will look like your dream? You guys talk to me. So there are people who are working who are probably on this session. There are people who are working who are probably in a mentorship. They hear this word, they hear this definition, but why is their life, the bank account doesn't look like the mentor's bank account? But you see, what you think on is what you are. Your finances today do not look like your dream. It looks like what you think on, what you focus on, what your intentions are, what your expectations are on, your thoughts. If that paradigm is not altered, you keep looking like you cannot own a house that is bigger than your work. You dress like your work. You look like your work. You frown like your work. You're happy. You smile like everything about you is like your work. So the question is, change your thought, alter your thought. See, Steve Harvey said, change your thinking. I may not be able to change my work, but I can change how I think about. Do you know I could just invest things that will make it's autopilot? I have to wake up every morning. You don't have to think of waking up when you wake up every morning. True or true? Now, I'm talking to those who don't know how to control this. Some people make excuse, I have to get it done. Do you know if you've done something over 21 days, you don't have to think on it, all right? It happens automatically. While I'm going to work, all right, can I watch a video that is telling me about my dream car? Can you do that? Can I listen to the mentor's tape while I'm going to work? While I'm processing, making food in the kitchen, can I put something and I'm listening to my mentor or coach or watching a session? What am I doing? I'm altering my thought. I'm erasing the paradigm. It means I am focused on my dream while I am in my work. Am I talking to someone? You do that every day while you are at work. See, if you are efficient, you are efficient. Okay? If you're efficient, it means if you're doing your work efficiently, you don't have to think about the efficiency. Just do your work. But while you're working, you're listening to your dreams. You're seeing your goals. You're seeing your vision board. You're getting you're writing things down that you have to do about your future. And you're making sure you're getting it done while you're at work. Guess what? Over time, that work is not going to last. And because the work is not going to last, that finances that you're having presently is not going to last. It's going to change. Change what you see, change what you think. Okay? So you wake up every morning. I'm having a great day every day. Today is a success. All right. I'm studying 2 videos on. Just tell yourself things you're going to do. Guess what? Your mind is programmed to do those things while you're working, because you have to change. I will go where I am focused on. My thoughts are focused on. Okay. I'm talking. This is the part where you have to make a conscious decision about the control of your action. The conscious decision that I do not look like this salary. I do not look like this job or this small business. Okay. You make a decision that I'm going to change it. And when your mind are focused on your vision, okay, you are in the lane of provision. You make a change. All right. Now, this is what I'll tell you. This is a very important part about what I wrote down. Your decision will lead your expectation. If you do not make a decision, most of you are here today, you did not make a decision. Something happened to you, you came here. And you're here, you've not still made a decision. So what is happening to you is still leading you. Okay, don't be led, lead. My decision leads my expectation. So what I'm going to expect is going to be big. Now, this is very key. Action before expectation. Steve Harvey said something about the remote and the AC. Can you get into your parlor after you wake up in the bed, the light is off, and you don't switch on the AC and you sit in your chair and you expect everywhere to be cool? Even if you have expectation, you have the AC, you're in the right environment, you have the right coach, you're giving the trades. If you don't switch on the AC, even if your expectation is there, it's going to happen. Even if you're in the right environment, yes or no? This is one thing a lot of people skip. I'm in the right environment. I came to class this morning. I did this, I did that. I have the right coach. I'm paying for the right courses. Now your expectation is set because you are in the environment. Guess what? You're not different from someone who's not in the environment because you're not taking action. Action should lead your expectation for you to get your reality. If I press the AC and I put it on the frequency, guess what? I can go sit down and I expect to see result. If you follow the instruction, if you watch the 21 videos, all right, and you follow experience leads to understanding leads to practice. If you don't practice, you're not going to gain mastery. That's the routine. If you're in this environment, you don't press that on button, guess what? Mastery is not going to be yours. Everybody paid, but the one who puts the on button and switch the frequency has the right action. Therefore, we get the right expectation. Am I making sense to someone? Putting one on the chat. That's the line. Your action leads your expectation. If you're not taking the right action, your expectation will not be met. It will be cut short. The word says the expectation of the righteous. Go look at the meaning of the righteous. Who is righteous? Okay. In our biblical interpretation of the righteous is the one who do the word of God. He says, if a man believes in his heart and confession is made, confession is an action. Believing is a state. I could believe, but action is confession. The righteous is the one who confess. Okay? Means he does an action based on an instruction. So what instruction are you doing in Power Nation? Change your expectations to action. Let your expectation be led. So I only expect things. The reason I cannot be disappointed in life or I can be betrayed with my experience is because I only expect what I do. And when I do the word, I expect grace. That is why if God does some things for me that I probably did not expect, I am privileged and grateful. Because why? I sow a seed, I expect the fruit of that seed. If God now put a money, that's why I'm always in a state of gratitude, because I get things more than what I sow. Okay? That's why I'm always happy. Because why? God has promised, he has fulfilled his promise because I'm fulfilling my own what? Action. Am I talking to someone? Okay, this is not a normal session. This is real, hitting it. Okay, this is mind training. This is life. This is beyond money. All this I'm teaching you right now, I may not even use the word teach. What I am showing you right now, this is what I am focused on every day. My pattern of thinking, my pattern of action, my pattern. See, everything is what I don't focus on money. That is why I always get money. because my thought is my superpower. If I focus my thought on money, I've useless my superpower. That's my attraction, right? So don't forget, let all of your expectation be led, all right, by your actions. So your actions are going to change the Pay Out Nation. I believe so, okay? I said this before. Your vision is your life. Let it lead you. Inside of your vision is your provision. Inside of your, if what you expect to be provided to you is not an alliance with your vision, you're in the wrong place in life. So today, some of you have to do something. You know what that thing is? Go back to your board. Look at what you've written down. Is it what you see or what sees you? I'm going to explain the difference. Some of you have written a vision based on your need. Look at your vision today. I said I was going to do this. How many of you have a vision? Provision. Yeah, provision. You may not tell me your vision, but I know my mentees. My mentee, I know the visions of some of my mentees. Not everybody here is my mentee. Hope you guys know that. All right. Everybody here is my student, but the mentee is the one. Okay, let me not talk about that. You guys are going to know later. I am mentoring a lot of people. Not everybody is my mentee. That's okay. That's the difference. The mentee is the one who comes back and produces result of instruction, okay, that aligns with the vision that I have, that I know what they're doing. They see me, I see them, okay, and it goes deep into a lot more tighter relationship. So, but I want to do this as a mentor, because if the vision is not clear, what is clarity? It has the right image, founded on the right structure, and it can be seen. If your vision was born out of your need, you're going to live the wrong life. A lot of people have written vision based on their need. So you're poor, your house is a lot of things. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you came into an environment, you say vision is good, and you wrote a vision down that I am so happy and grateful now that I am living in this swell. I'm giving my children that's your vision. Reevaluate your vision. Your vision has nothing to do with you. That is the first insight I tell you about a vision. You look at your vision right now. If it has everything, okay, maybe the word nothing is not right. Your vision, all right, if your vision has everything to do with you, your nuclear, reevaluate the vision, go ask God. Maybe you need to find time. Take out time the next 30 days. I think I've done that. I did a session, I may not remember, but I did a session to help you understand your purpose and your vision. It has nothing. It has many things not to do with you. It's connected to God, people, and environment. You are in the center of it. You are a machine to accomplishing these three things. Because why? Provision is for the vision. Provision is not for you. You are the provision to these three things. You guys want me to let you in on something powerful? Put yes on the chat, because I'll lead you guys on something very powerful. Self-image, write it down. Write it down, self-image. You're going to attract to you everything that is in the same frequency and a vibration with your self-image. So, Kenry, what did I just say about a vision right now? Let me give you guys an insight. I may not do that all totally today in this class, but let me give you guys a clarity. I am bold. I am, okay, I can't use myself as this explanation. Let me just say it the way it is. It's huge, but I'm trying to bring it down to your understanding. It's huge. If confidence doesn't come in attraction, it's poor. If everything you would be great and excellent at comes from your level of what? Confidence. Confidence is self-image. In the law of attraction, you cannot attract an image that is not yours. You're attracting you. If you're poor imagely, all right, it's going to hold your attraction. Henry, what does that have to do with a vision? If your vision is about your need, your self-image is already poor. I thought some of you are going to get that, but I think I still have to go deep. If you are poor, your bank account is low, and everything you're working for in that vision is to settle your bank account, your self-image is low. Guess what? That's why most people don't get it. But if your self-image is upgraded to supply, I am in the middle to supply people, guess what? Your self-image increases. You are powerful, you are important, not just to you, to God. Guess what happens? Your self-image is increased. When you wake up every day, people becomes, you have a heart. You know, when I'm moving the hold up, I am driving. I have a car, I'm in the same hold up with people. I'm experiencing the same pain, but what I do is I look at people and I see the tears in their future. And I go back to my drawing board and I say, I need to help these people. Guess what? I am more important to God than those people. Because why? God sees me as a supply. I'm a provision. Because that affects my self-image. See, I don't have to pray for a thing to happen. I don't have to pray. Provision comes because of how I see problem, how I see people, how I attend to what God needs. Because my vibration, when my self-image is increased, my vibration increases. That's why you just see things happen. That is why I don't have to pray for my finances. Strength is ministered to me. Grace is ministered to me. Because why? My self-image. Do you guys understand this? When people are thinking of problem, I'm thinking of solution. My self-image is increased. Just pay attention to what I said right now. It may not be all totally clear to you, but just focus on your self-image. If your vision is focused on your needs, your self-image is low. That's probably why you're not attracting them. You're in the right environment, you're taking the trade, you're doing everything you ought to do, but you're not attracting them because why? Your self-image is low. But when you increase your needs beyond you to the needs of others, your self-image is increased. You see yourself important. You have to exist for other people. You are magnified. Even in your own sight, you are important. You know you're valuable to life. You know you have a sense of purpose. Okay? Everything about the spiritual begins to connect to you. Sense of purpose, sense of vision. All right? Sense of action, sense of intention. I wake up every day, I have to help someone. I wake up every day, I have to improve. I have to improve in my knowledge because someone is depending on me. Self-image, priorities increase on people than self. Guess what? Supply happens. Mm-hmm. That is the best explanation I can give you guys at this point about your vision. Okay? Let it lead beyond you. Does that make sense? All right. Does that make sense? So you may not know what you're doing. Practice gratitude. You may not know how you're feeling right now. Practice gratitude. Steve Harvey told us. I don't have to practice gratitude. I am always grateful because why? I practiced gratitude when I was broke. When I was broke, sleeping in the floor, didn't have a house, didn't have a job, didn't have a life that looks good. Then I was practicing gratitude. But when God started blessing me, I was a grateful person. Now I live in gratefulness. I only see things God do for me. Some of you right now, you have to practice it because why? It's hard. Today, I don't have to practice gratitude. It's my being. I'm born from gratitude. I'm a privileged being. Okay? I'm wearing expensive watch, expensive clothes. I've got good skin. I don't have to practice it. It's living in me right now. But there was a time I have to practice it. If you're in that stage in life, be intentional in practicing. Say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. 3 ways to be See, Steve Harvey said it. Take an inventory. If you have to be reading it every day, read it so that your feelings will not come in. Because you can't say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $1,000. Your spirit, something about your emotion can slap you. Something about you can tell you, you leave this house, your landlord is going to call you something. So it may not come from your heart, but just let it come from your eyes. See it and just say it. Fake it till it becomes real. It's hard. That's why you have to practice it. Okay. But today, I wake up every day, I see my son, I see my wife, I see my home, I see my light, I see everything. I just get into gratitude because why? I am living in gratefulness and privilege. You may not be there today, but you are going there. So you have to see it, to say it, to believe it. Faith it to make it. Okay? Times are tough, but leaders are born from tough times. Tough times don't last, but it will last, all right, if you do not get tough. Okay, you know, this thing I'm doing has nothing to do with trading, but it has everything to do with your success. All right, quote your mind, gratitude. Quote your mind. So today, your gratitude vibration or frequency may be, you have to think about it. Guess what? Write it down. Okay, be grateful for your head. Be grateful for the life you have. Be grateful you are not close to the hospital. Be grateful you are in this session. You have the ability to pay. There are millions of people who need what it is you have today. They want to be in Empowered Nation. They see the ad, they see the promotion, they join the meeting, but they couldn't. Because why? They didn't have belief. You believed. Be grateful for your belief. Be grateful for hope. Guess what? Do you see that my vibration is even getting high right now? As I'm talking, my voice is increasing. Because why? These are things you do not know. You're privileged. See everything in life that you have that people don't have as a privilege, not as an entitlement. Because you have $350 and you paid for this session, you think it's an entitlement. Kenry, you're wasting time talking all this and I need to make money. That's entitlement. Are you guys with me? Your attention span is reducing every time. That's entitlement. But privilege says, whoa, this session is 2 hours. I didn't even know I was 2 hours on this call. That's privilege. That's automatic privilege. Thank God you're creating time to see the future you want. Do you know if you're always seeing me every day, not seeing my face, but seeing me, you have a heart to always come. You have that's privilege. You're on a privilege, you're privileged vehicle, you're in Faith Avenue. You will not miss your delivery. It's not a prayer, it must happen. But if you are in entitlement, you get disappointed. Oh, it's taking so long. Oh, you should have called this straight this way. Oh, you did not send. You guys know. You are in disappointment when you're in entitlement. Shift your gratitude, coat your mind with gratitude. It's going to lead. And what's going to happen? Should I tell you what's going to happen eventually? You will see yourself stresslessly obeying the right instruction that will pass the evaluation, that will give you a shift. Your belief system changes, your action changes. All of the struggles stop. You just figure out that something just happened. Because why? Your frequency has changed. Your intentions are based on actions. You are now in the right school of mentorship. Okay, guess what? And I'll end with this. The consciousness of time is very powerful. I don't have a timeline of success. I'll say that again. I don't have a timeline of success. I have a timeline of the action of success. It's the action that I time. I don't time the thought of being successful. A lot of people are in the mistake of, I've been in this situation too long. 1 year, I want to give this thing 1 year, I'm going to succeed in 1 year. Wrong. Don't expect to be successful in 1 year. Expect you to take actions of success in 1 year. The action is what is timed. A lot of people, expectation has been led by their what? By their need. So every day I wake up, I look at my goal. The timeline to achieve it is what I look at, how to achieve the goal. He said the whole creation awaits the manifestation of the sons of God. What are you manifesting? I manifest. So I time my manifestation. I am intentional about taking action. I don't care about the result. I care about the action. Because if the action is right, what's going to happen to the result? So don't blame the fruit, blame the environment, blame the seed. Okay, blame the nursing of the seed, blame the weeding process. Don't blame the fruit. So I don't care about what, okay, am I going to make $1,000 or $10,000 every day? Don't care about what you're not getting on the session every day. Care about what you're doing, what you're not doing on the session every day, and you're going to be a better person. All right. I hope you guys got value on the session. If you guys got value, all right, put value. All right. This is a hat I passed on. All right. And I know I may not be doing this every day, but I just have time. I have Sundays, I have Mondays. I'm sometimes going to do this on Friday. I prayed, I intentionalized the action of mentorship. Being a life and a wealth coach, it's a ministry. And I want that to pour out of me more than my skill pour out of me. Because why? What's going to make you better? If you have 60% of this and just 2% of the skill, you'll be more successful than someone who has 10 or 100% of the skill and 10% of this. So Cambry, if that is true, I'm putting out time to do this. Okay. And because your intentions are changing, you guys are listening. I realize now that you're listening to more of me now than more of my extension. True. My skill is my extension. This is me. So some of you, I know the attention span of some of you. You're listening to me now. And that is the change that occurs in the process. Because why? Can I tell you why I'm confident of doing this with ease? Because we got every other thing figured out. We're trading. Are we trading and training? Yes or no? Do we have the training and trading process for you to win? Okay. Do we have it? Every day. There are the trades. There are the trainings. So if your bank account is not changing, there is trouble. Something is missing. What do we focus on? More of the trades and training or more of the shifts? You guys talk to me on the chat. More of the trades or more of the shifts? I'm focused on solution. Solution is the shift. That is why I'm putting in time. I do it prayerfully. I ask God for the right wisdom. So while you guys are sleeping, I am on my knees. I am on sessions of prayer. Because why? I don't know whose heart he wants to serve. What is the right word I have to tell you? He leads. I just follow. And guess what? The shift is happening, the result is happening in the team. You guys watch what's going to happen over the next couple of months. We're just going to be like this. Okay? I am expectant. Why? Because I'm taking the right actions. I am not just saying it by faith. My faith is, say faith without work is dead. I'm not just saying, oh, I see me in the land. I am sowing the seed right now. I'm already in the land, but I'm sowing the seed. Okay? Any questions so far? All right. Any questions so far? So it's going to be, yeah. It's going to be a rich week. So because of the time I've spent in this, I'll make it a short session on just the mindset. So no, don't fill it up. Okay, don't fill it up. So I'm going to just take, if you have any question, let me know you have a question. Tomorrow we're going to have a powerful session. I see the market. I see the position of the market. It is breathing from the so much momentum of last week. Okay, it is not rested. So I'd look at it during the day. I'll send setup during the day. Okay, that we can take. you guys make sure in the I need you guys to go in the accountability session, drop every one of you, drop your face, drop your account when you open the account, drop your face, okay, drop how many % you've done, all right, drop it on the chat. It leads me in the direction that I go with you guys, okay? I need everyone. If you're on funded fees, how many %? If you're everyone on the accountability, every week, Monday, drop if you're on demo account, you're on demo account, okay, drop a detailed. Okay, if you're on phase 1, drop phase 1. Okay, I want to know the state of everyone's trading experience. Does that make sense? Your phase 1, drop phase 1. If you're funded account, drop funded account. If you're funded account and phase, drop each. When you open it, how many percent drawdown or profit? Okay, date of expiration, just drop it. I'm gonna be going there from time to time to see. I want to see you all. You can see that I'm intentional about seeing you all right? I didn't say drop it on this chat. Ademola, you're funded. Why? Okay, don't make your funded phase escape me. There are a few things I want to do on funded. All right, there are a few instructions. Okay, good, I remember this. So, you know, as you go up the mountain, you have resistance. Okay, there are certain level of resistance. As you go up altitude, you have certain levels of resistance, family. And we may not know this resistance when we get started, but as we climb up, we will be revealed. That is why failures are always good. So part of the rules of this trading system is you do not do a unified copy account. We take our trade manually through this, but because I am engineering you the trade and you are copying me, the algorithm detects that this is a copy system. Okay. So, and part of the rules is you do not take copy trades. It's not only going to affect you on your funded phase. Okay. It takes a deep look to see that our trades are copy. But the truth is, when you want to now make money from them, their eyes are on you. So on evaluation, we can still hold on to the copy on you being evaluated. But when it gets into the funded phase, we're going to explain this in details. I'm just overviewing. When it gets to the funded phase, there's a lot you guys are going to, you shouldn't be a baby when you're on fund. You should have understood market execution, area trading, all right? So there are a few things we're going to do on the funded phase because this can restrict your withdrawals. Because when you make withdrawals, they go into the system to check. They don't want you to make withdrawals. I don't know why these guys are so wicked, all right? They want you to pay money and get evaluated, but to now take withdrawals is not a problem. So they will go check if you did some mistake, if you violated the rules. When you're being evaluated and you're failing your account, losing, they're not doing anything. But when you want to make withdrawals, that's when the true evaluation starts. So what they do is they want to see if you do not violate any of the rules. So Sadia brought something to my notice. Last week, she made a withdrawal and her withdrawal was suspended because they found in her system, they sent her an account, same with someone's account, that all the trades she took is all the trades the person took. Okay, and these are because of the pending orders that will call. So if they detect that, they're going to know that, oh, this is a copy account because it's all the same trades. So they told her, and that withdrawal was suspended. Though I told her that, okay, I should press on that she has the idea, she took the trade, this is the idea she should send, because what I do is I send the idea. That's why I send the idea. So you made the decision to do a copy. So you did the analysis. So you don't know, okay, if any other person has that same analysis because you belong to an academy. So it's going to time. So the way we are going to manage it is on the funded phase, when an area is called, all right, 2 ways. Take a peep off or 2 peeps. Okay? Take a peep off or 2 peeps. On the funded phase, not on the evaluation phase. Okay, so this instruction is for the funded. I'm going to also have a meeting. So if you know you're that busy person, take a peep or 2 peeps off. All right. And the other is put an alarm. If it triggers, let it trigger before the alarm. So all you just need to do, thank God we have a very lively environment. If the trade is getting closer, I always see people say, oh, the trade is coming in. So all you just need to do is you do a market execution around the area. Okay, if you want to protect your account, that's going to be the right attitude. But if you're a very busy person, you have to set a pending order, take 2, 3, 4 pips out. Okay, let it trigger before other people. Does that make sense? Clear. So we can all have the same pair, but we shouldn't have all the same entry. All right, is it clear to everyone? Put clear on the chat. So I said I was going to do this yesterday, and I did it. My brain is sharp. That'll be our time for today. I hope you guys made a lot of money from this session. How much did you make? All right. All right. Thank you all for loving me. I appreciate you for all the love you gave to me. I am always swelling. I told you guys, do you guys now believe that May is really my month of value? May is my birth month, and I give the most value undeterred in May. I'm born May 29. All right. Yeah. So I celebrate my birthday every day by giving value. Okay. And when it's that day, I just thank God. All right, that I've given a lot of value. I'm grateful for the evidence of success. The leaders are born in me. I agree with you. You can come and adopt me. I'll do a coronation and a rebirth. God bless each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys on our next session. I'm going to be looking at the chat. Okay. From Tuesday, I may be absent in sessions, but I will just be present in chat as I can because I'm traveling this week. We have an event this week. We're making all of the preparation. I'm going to post the data immediately after I finish this session. And you guys take advantage. All right, take advantage of this event, irrespective of where you are.